Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another new day on the daily random vlog. Random Andrew here, working away on some trucks. Without any big speeches or anything, I'm just gonna say it's an indoor kind of day today. We got dumped another, I'd say at least 10 to 15 centimeters of snow. This year has felt more like winter than so many previous years. I mean, all that snow that we just keep again and again when I'd say the last few years we've had interruptions of rain through it. So right now usually would be like muddy trails or frozen muddy trails, but now it's just so much snow that you gotta send Steven through first to foot clear a path. So without further ado, here's what I'm working on today. Here ya be. This is, everybody, again, meet guest. I'm reintroducing for those who just joined the channel, and I'm gonna go back through what the whole project idea is. But this is what I've accomplished so far. Guest is a project build being put together by me for a guest driver. So when we get somebody who's new, has maybe a Traxxas or something that's not really a scale truck, and they want to dive into the scale world, or maybe they don't have an RC at all and they just want to give it a shot, Guest will be here for them. Now so far Guest has not been a very I don't know, it hasn't actually been a very complicated project, but I mean it's taken looking up a lot of things, a lot of measurement, a lot of cutting of pieces. These are your front braces, there's the main brace underneath here, and the rear, which if you look over on an actual SCX-10, a complete stock one, here's that rear brace plate. Keep in mind that one's right side up, this is upside down. So that's that rear brace plate. The main, which is actually turning out to be trickier than I thought it was going to be, and then this guy here, like a cross member, and there's another one here that's, when it mounts in, it's more of a U shape, and I've kind of eliminated it and just kept it a bar. It'll serve its purpose, trust me. I'm pretty confident that these plexi plates I'm making will actually hold out rather decent, or it's going to get one good twist, rip the screw out of the spot that I've threaded in there. Now I'll show you real quick. This is the, oh geez, I can remember it, give me a second here. This gearbox is a G-made gearbox. I've had to kind of look it up to know which way it mounts, how that mounting plate works, the motor mounting plate right here. As well, I'll just take that off there for now. Roughly mounting position so that when I get my drive axles lining up, everything is gonna line up to where it should be. I got that the right way? Yes I do. So mounting the gearbox, fairly simple. You just got to make sure that everything is aligned, everything's straight. But there's this piece that I've had to make as well. This is going to be to mount my lower links, because when you look over here, okay, you've got your upper links come in and mount to the frame, and then your lower links mount to the actual main brace, and when you look at it, they sit lower. Well, here, the way we're looking at it, they sit higher, but it's like a finger height, yeah, I'd say. So like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch higher when you're looking at it this way, but if it was sitting right set up lower. Anyhow, they mount differently. So I'm making this plate, and they're not going to be 100% exact. I can't line it up while I'm holding the camera and everything, but you get the idea. They're going to mount up to the inside fairly similar. Let me straighten this out and then I'll show you. Okay, something like that. It's not done yet. I just kind of cut that this morning. I gotta even it out, shaping it up, and then once I'm ready to put my links on, I'll have to kind of hone it out to accommodate for the links. But it gives you kind of a rough idea of where I'm heading with this. That will... I'm going to separately mount it to the bottom of this plate, and I'm going to have a spacer in between because it needs room for the link ends, the rod ends. Anyhow, that is Project Guest so far. Project Guest or just Guest. Still needing a few things, like I might actually even just pick up a cheap set of XCS-10 axles to get through for now. I do have other plans, but you know, patience is a virtue. Patience is key. This truck might take till spring to get built, but it will be built eventually. These shocks, they come from Half. as well as these links here, which are an option to use those links if I wanted, or I guess if they're the same length, could be used on that and put those links on this, but either way, it's coming along nicely. Just as I thought though, it ended up being a pretty uneventful day. I did get laundry done. I got about 3/4 of the dishes done before my back said no more of that. They don't make sinks for tall people, that's for sure. But I did get another project on the go, kind of an acknowledgement and a way to say thank you, as the donations towards Project Guest, or the Guest build, towards the building of Guest. A way to say thank you and a bit of acknowledgement. For starters, I've got another plan that involves those dog tags, and I will need some addresses as things come in, or unless they're just all donations from around town for delivery. But there's something special in the works for everybody who donates parts towards the Guest build. Now mind you, it's not that fancy, but it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm not a fancy person. Maybe I can show you this without getting my shadow in the way. Here we go. Guest build. And so far, like, I have my name on there because I did supply the frame rails and I made some cross members. Half has provided the suspension, the springs and struts, and some links. Forgive me if I've missed anything, but I'm pretty sure I got everybody so far. Matt, oh, why did I put M? Because his last name is L-A-M, so Matt L-M. You know who you are, buddy. He donated suspension hangers and some links. Sam donated a gearbox, that excellent gearbox that I was showing you guys earlier. And Eugene donated some tires and rims. That's so far. There's a lot of space left, and if you want to be able to get your name on this, and you can think of a cheap part that you have laying around that you would like to donate towards the Guest build, let's get that truck going. The sooner it's going, the sooner we can start bringing random people out to give their try at some scale trucking or just RC in general. The main idea behind it is to try and help other people get into the hobby through at least getting a sample out on the trail with a truck that they can just show up and drive. Pretty awesome? I think so. Anyhow, it is the end of the night pretty much. I want to sit down and get the edit done, so I gotta finish up here with you guys real quick. First, thank you for watching. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do me the biggest of favors and hit that subscribe button. We're over 280 right now. Let's keep that number climbing. Share the videos around. You never know who could be into the daily vlogs. YouTube is a growing thing daily. More and more people are tuning in to YouTube and turning away from the pre-programmed television. That was not easy to say. So again, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Please do me a world of favors. If you enjoyed today's video, please click the like button. And other than that, thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for your time. Think positive, stay positive. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Vlog over.